Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today it's time to talk about my game week 2019, which is, it's a bit shaky. We've not got all the games. As you can see, my team is missing 6 players, which is a lot of players been missing. There's a lot of players missing. Only 3 players missing from starting 11. Obviously that means I can't have anyone not start their game. Hopefully everyone here though is like a regular starter. I mean, they are regular starters. And I've got 2 goalkeepers at least, because you need 2 goalkeepers. I have gone with Pickford against West Ham. I just feel that's more of a solid pick than Ryan against Chelsea. Even though Chelsea are up and down, I think Pickford keeping a clean sheet is more likely. But as you can see, I really need someone to be my captain. Right now the best choice is probably Chris Wood, so we are going to make him captain and make sure I save that, because there's 2 routes you can take here. There's 2 routes you can take. I think a lot of people are going to go with a free hit route this week and change their team for a free hit. I'm not going to go that route, but we're going to talk about what I would do if I was going to go that route, and then also what I am going to do and my transfers of the week. But I'm going to leave my transfers for a day. Like, I'm not going to confirm the transfers in this video, if you get me, just because of when the video is coming out. I want to wait a second. But anyway, if I was doing my free hit this game week, here's how we go. We will take out Mateta, obviously. Let's reset the whole team. Let's reset the whole team, and then I can reset it in a second and be like, this is who I'm actually going to take out, guys. And reveal to you my transfer plans for the week in terms of just everything. Right, okay, so you want to start with getting in the cheapest of every player. So if we go on goalkeepers, for instance, and then we go on 4.1, we go on sort by price. We go on to page 2. As you see, it's going to be a free line that actually starts games. No. So we're just going to go with João Virginia. Cool. We're going to pick the 2 cheapest defenders, as you should be doing on a free hit week. They go down to players at 3.9. We've got 3 pages of them. Anyone at 3.8? Yeah, you're going to pick the 2 3.8 players. Just want to get as much money into the team as possible. And then you figure out where you want to get the other cheap player in. Anyway, forwards, I would start with Haaland is playing, so you're going to bring in Haaland. Who else playing? I would put up front, and has been getting goals. See, that's where it's difficult now, because you look at it and go, is anyone really that is screaming at me? Not particularly. No one's really going, yeah, get them in. Obviously, it would probably be Chris Wood that you bring in. But you could bring in like a Vissa maybe if you wanted to, or an Evan Nilsson on a 5.6. We'll pick the rest of the team and we'll figure out what we're doing with the attacks. Go on to the defenders. The defenders we're not doing it by price, we're doing it by total points. There we go. And all Iron is playing against Ipswich. Would have trusted that straight away. Clean sheet straight away here. I am looking at an Arsenal player to do something like Timber. So I'd bring in a, wherever it is, Timber, because he's been getting up and down. He plays here then everywhere. Yeah, Timber would go in for me. Against Leicester, I'd actually back a United defenders, to be honest. If we could find what Manchester United defenders been doing the best, it'd probably be Dallo, I do imagine. Yeah, Dallo. Bring Dallo in. Would I bring Dallo in, or would I bring in De Ligt? I'd probably bring in De Ligt, knowing that Dallo's most likely going to start as well. We would put Dallo, because I don't want Dog, who's actually back. We put Dallo, and then our 3rd defender clean sheet. I would maybe look at Forest Everton, or in that Wolves Southampton game. One of the teams doing that. Maybe back in a Southampton clean sheet could be really unexpected. But I'm just going to go with a Forest clean sheet. I'm going to go with Ola Aina, just getting involved in some. Ola Aina comes into the team. There you go. That's your defence side. You have 58 million rest left for another goalkeeper, who I would just restore Pickford. As I said, I spoke about Pickford keeping a clean sheet. I think that will happen. Leaves with 53 million for 5 midfielders and a forward, and then just one other cheap forward, because we are going to make that. We are going to make the other one really cheap forward. On a 4.7 million. So I'll pick Chido Oba, 4.5 million. And if you need him off the bench, you might be able to play off the bench for you. Right, okay. That leaves us on midfield. Midfielders by total points. Who's going to bring some points for you? I'm going to back Cliver. I'm going to back Cliver to bring some points. Bruno Fernandes against Leicester. Yeah, there's some points for you. And it's everyone else is a bit more of a difficult one. Crystal Palace are not playing. Newcastle aren't playing. Where would I look to on this? Gibbs White's been playing really well, so yeah, Gibbs White can come into the team. It's a bit up and down, isn't it? It is a bit up and down. I'd maybe try and pick an Arsenal midfielder, maybe a Declan Rice or an Odegaard. Probably an Odegaard, and see what he can do against Chelsea. It feels like a game where he would show up. And then we got one more midfielder. Is that with 90 million spend? Yeah, let's bring in De Bruyne and let De Bruyne be a major part of the team. Why not against Brighton? It just feels like a game where he can do stuff. And then, I might pick Savinho actually instead of one of them. Maybe Savinho. And then there's him on the forward. On the forward, the last player to pick on a forward. Obviously, Chris Wood's the top point scorer, and mate, I expect him to get some more points on the board. Why not pick Chris Wood? Into the team he goes, and that wouldn't be a bad team. Obviously, it takes me minus 48 on that. I am going to reset it now, and I will tell you my transfer plans. My transfer plans are to take out Mateta, so I have another forward, and take out Salah, so I have another midfielder, and I got the most money out of it as well. It's minus 4, but it's some major money into the teams where I can bring in Erling Haaland, and it leaves me with 8.3 million on another midfielder. On another midfielder, 8.3 million. If I get it down to 8.3 million, would leave me. Whoa, Bruno Fernandes is more than 8.3. That's crazy. It's going to leave me with probably bringing in Cliver. The only other player that I'd look at maybe would be Gibbs White playing against Ipswich. I think Gibbs White is one of the players that just performs when he needs to. But Cliver, the season he's having, how many goals and assists he got this year? Sorry, let's scroll down to that. 12 goals, 6 assists, and no two of them were hat-tricks, but that's 6 goals, 6 assists in the other 26 game weeks. So I don't mind it. It's a lot of goal moments for the boy. And against Brentford away, iffy, up and down. Bournemouth, they've been a bit up and down themselves recently, but I feel like that's the right transfer to make, and it gives me a good option for my captain being either Erling Haaland or in terms of like be Haaland, or it could be Cliver, or it could even just go the route of taking out 2 midfielders and bringing in Cliver and Savinho maybe against Brighton. But I was going to back Haaland and be like, yeah, he can get back on the goals. He still gets involved, but 20 goals for the year? He's not doing too bad, is it? He's not doing too bad. If you go on all players and go on goals scored, I think he's second on the list, is he? Yeah, he's second. Yeah, mental. But that's going to be the end of the video. We're not going to make the transfer, as I said, but you can see what I'm going to do to the team. We're going to be 1 player short of a full 11, which is what it is. In a game like this, I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. My free hit can come in a different week. But that's going to be the end of the video now, guys. If you like the video, please leave a like. I'll see more. Subscribe, because there's more on the channel every single day. Thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully I do catch you next time. Cheers.